I'm new to the streets, Ken Efseroff. Today we are coming to you from the Westin Hotel at the National Investment Banking Association. And right now I am joined by Brad Harlow from Cardiac Insight in Kirkland, Washington. Welcome to New York.
Thank you very much. Enjoying it.
It's our pleasure. Let's talk about what you guys do.
We make a 7-day disposable Cardiac Insight related patch.
That would be this.
That's this. And this product, disposable, is prescribed by your physician. Cardiologist, general practitioner, electrophysiologist. You wear it for 7 days, you can shower with it, go to bed with it, wake up, and then 7 days later you bring it back to your physician. There's a data pack in here, the physician takes it out, and they immediately get a report about the electronics of your heart. In other words, whether you have atrial fibrillation, how fast and slow your heart beats, and a full analysis thereof.
How does the physician obtain the information from that device once it goes into the office?
There's a small data set inside that, and that comes out and it's disposable, and he puts it into a reader, and that reader then prints out the report within 5 minutes.
Are you guys clinically using these right now? Is there a trial?
So the FDA gave us 510K clearance for sale in 2017. We're just rolling it out nationally. It's built here in the United States, and we're selling it directly to physicians and through our partner Well Challenge to primary care.
Next question about the revenue stream.
Sure.
How do you guys make money off of this?
So we sell this as a product. We actually give this in 5 packs to physicians. They buy them. Then they get reimbursed by the federal government, by Medicare or Medicaid or private carriers. And the amount they're reimbursed is less than the amount we sell it to them, and they make the difference. And then they just reorder, and they keep reordering from us again and again.
So what is the cost for you guys to make it, and what is the cost for the physician?
We're very efficient in our cost, and we're able to make a very good margin. The physicians buy it in the neighborhood of $200 to $250 a unit.
Which is not that much for your heart. No. Even if it was $1,000, it would be nothing, because how much is your heart worth?
And it gives you the immediate feedback. That patient goes back and is able to be told you do or do not have a cardiac anomaly, you need more testing or not. So it's a wonderful opportunity to learn more about your heart, but more than that, it's a diagnostic procedure. It's not a screening procedure.
So let's say the patient is having a situation here in New York City, and there are other devices that they can click to call EMS. Call an ambulance, and the ambulance shows up.
Sure.
This device is recording all the information. Can they then take this device, give it to the paramedic? Will the paramedic be able to get the device?
So not really. What happens now is you go into the hospital because you think you had a heart problem, or you felt palpitations or sweaty or maybe something like that. And then all of a sudden you go to the hospital and you can't replicate the symptoms. So you sit there in the ER and they say, I can't admit you, I can't see the symptoms. They would give you this device to wear for a week where it's showing you all the symptoms. And if you feel anything, you just push the button on the device and it will put a marker there and say that's when the patient felt something, and they'll look at that.
It's like a mile recorder, like when you're running in a race and it plots what you're doing.
Right, in this case it plots an event if you feel anything during those 7 days.
Is there a way, I don't know if it's there now, the technology exists where once you click it and it records an event, that can be streamed via Wi-Fi or whatever to the doctor, to, like if he has a receive machine where they can get that, you know where I'm going with that.
I know where you're going with that. So the answer is yes, there's technology to do that. But most of the time the physicians want to see the full report. They don't want to see a single snippet, and they don't want to get calls from patients that may or may not be anomalous. So they give these to patients that are well enough to walk out of their office, and then at that point, after 7 days, they have the full analysis of the heart. So they actually don't want it on an emergency basis. If you have an emergency basis, they want you to go to the hospital. They want you to call 911.
So it records 7 days of events?
7 days, every single heartbeat.
Every single heartbeat? Wow.
Every single heartbeat is analyzed. Every single heartbeat then is analyzed into a report that the physician sees at the end.
Now, are you guys the only ones doing this in this space?
There is no one else that has FDA clearance for a fully automated 7-day product. There are a number of other players that do it other ways. It takes either longer or it's more expensive.
You know what that smells like? If I was Big Pharma, that would smell like a takeover target for me.
I think we're in a good opportunity here to be talking to a number of players if they want this sort of diagnostic capability.
Well, thanks for joining us here on New to the Street.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Bye now.